Welcome to Avernum. Avernum is a fantasy role-playing game. You will control a band of wandering adventurers, meeting strange people, fighting monsters, and trying to survive. Select the sort of characters you would like to play. If you aren't sure, just take the party that's already been created for you. When you're ready, press the OK button. Normal. This sounds good. You are never going to see sunlight again. You will never breathe fresh air, or be warm and dry, or feel safe. This is your punishment for your crimes. You are to be thrown into a magical portal and be banished to Avernum, never to return. Your crime? Nothing as serious as you might think. Not murder, arson, or assault. No, your crime was against the Empire. Ruled by the cruel Emperor Hawthorne, you spoke out against the unjust and outjust law, or you angered some minor official, or you may just have been seen, or you may just have been a misfit. The Empire controls the entire surface of the world. All 4 continents have completely submitted to its rule. Not fitting in is a crime in the Empire. So you are being exiled. You are being sent down to Avernum. Avernum is a series of caverns far below the surface of the world. It is a dark subterranean prison, a place where exiles like you spend the rest of their lives, far from the light. What is it like there? Nobody on the surface knows. All they know is that it is dark and deadly. It is spoken of only in whispers, and only with fear. Some believe that there is no air, warmth, or food, and death comes with merciful speed. Others believe that there is enough sustenance to enable Avernites to endure a miserable, worm-like existence, until of course the monsters get you. And a few believe that Avernum is a paradise, a hard land of freedom, where one can at last be out from under the Empire's iron rule. People mad enough to believe Avernum is paradise soon end up there themselves. They don't really know what it is like. Nobody on the surface does, but soon you will. There is no appeal to the judge's decision. Early one morning, in the stone dome far out in the wastes, you are dragged in chains to the shimmering portal. You breathe clean, fresh air one last time. Your shackles are removed. Then they throw you in. Slowly your eyes adjust to the dim light. Happily, there is light. The ceiling of the cavern is covered with scattered patches of a fungus that glows with a faint green luminance. But you are alone. It is cold, damp, and deathly still. All you hear are the echoes of dripping water in the shadows. The loneliness makes the feeling of claustrophobia more powerful. For a moment, you can sense the countless tons of stone above you, ready to, at any moment, crush you into nothingness. You concentrate on and overcome the growing terror. There must be someone down here. You just have to explore and find him. Oops. Much to your great relief, you finally find signs of human occupation. The gallery to the west is blocked by a wall, rough stone blocks held together by crumbling mortar. It looks like it has been here for years, abandoned and decaying, but it is something. Less reassuring is the pile of bones between you and the wall. They look like they came from a small humanoid, perhaps a goblin. They too have been here for a while. On the floor near them, someone discarded a crude cloak. Scraps of leather, roughly stitched together. On the surface, you would have ignored the disgusting thing. Down here was the cold seeping into your bones. You decide that you would be better off wearing it. The cloak is crude and dirty, but it is warm. You suspect that everything in the underworld is going to be crude and dirty, so you'd better start getting used to it. Okay. On this side of the door, at last you can hear people. You smell fresh smoke and hear the muttering of speech. You're too far away to make out what they are saying, but they are to the west. There are three people ahead, crouched around a dim smoky fire of burning fungus. They are rolling dice, gambling over a handful of copper coins and leather garments they scavenged in these caves. Then their sharp ears detect you. They leap to their feet and spin to face you, drawing their blades. They are Nephilim, scrawny and hungry specimens, but dangerous nonetheless. Nephilim are a proud tribal race that once filled the wild plains of the surface. Then the Empire began to remove them, sending the few that surrendered into Avernum and killing the rest. This has left them with a vicious hatred of humanity. Even though you share a common enemy, they are still determined to take their revenge upon you. I'm out of here. I end my turn. Oops. That was a mistake. Nice. Missed. How is that even possible? Wait, why did combat end? Oh. Nice. Ah, screw healing. Wait. Oh, I had a daze spell this whole time. Can't save during combat. Where did the other guy go? Oh. The 3 Nephilim have fallen, 3 senseless deaths. You suspect that they were just sent down here through the same portal you came through. Usually the Empire sends down the Nephilim through a different portal to a different part of these caves. But of course, Empire soldiers don't really care what undesirable goes where, of course. Also possible that the underworld is controlled by Nephilim, and you will soon be swarmed and enslaved, or worse. Oh. Oh, you already have leather armor. You all have leather armor. Let's give the rebels some boots. Chest. Oh, I see. Equipping something counts as carrying it. Is there a better way to scroll than that? Oh my goodness. That's a big rat. Let's try the stays effect. Nice. Uh-oh. Holy crud. More rats. Died, huge rat. The cave to the north is divided by a deep pool of foul, stagnant water. There is a man standing on the other side of it, watching you, his sword drawn. Perhaps he can tell you how to get to safety, if there is anyone anywhere safe down here. Agron, there is a pool of foul, stagnant water dividing this cavern in half. On the other side of the morass, a human is staring at you. He has a dented bronze broadsword and a heavy leather jerkin. Your relief at seeing another human is not enough to keep you from noticing the coldness of his gaze or how he seems to be sizing you up. He gives you a half bow and smirks. I, Legrand, welcome you to the underworld, and from the look of you, you are a warrior, not the weaklings and malcontents we've had coming through so far. Greetings, I mean you no harm. He gives you a mocking little salute with his blade. Oh, of course, none of you other arrivals want to hurt me, but how, I wonder, do I feel about you? You're trapped in this basement with me after all. What do you mean? He points at something hanging around his neck. The key. These caves are where all the new human arrivals are supposed to end up. Then the Evernites, noble beings that they are, find you and bring you out and help you. But then I stole this key. I came down here and locked the gates behind me. Now you are all stuck down here with me and my helpers. Why are you doing this? Because we are free, don't you understand? The Empire holds us down no longer. Now at last, the strong can survive and flourish and make our own new land. Do you think you are tougher than me? Because if not, you will serve us. Why did you come back down here? For wealth and weapons. For first pick of the goods the Empire sends down from time to time. And of course, for hostages. When we are ready, we will trade your lives for our escape, and we will seize our own part of these caves. He lets out a long, shrill laugh. Perhaps he is not entirely sane. Then what do you think you will get from me? Just intelligence. Now I know how many of you there are and how you are armed. Now my servants will be prepared. He gives you one more little bow, lets out a harsh laugh, and turns to leave. I will not answer to scum like you. Oops. Oh well, I don't care. Charge. Oh, that was a bad idea. A very bad idea. And let's stase him, which is pretty powerful in my opinion. Confuses nearby enemies. That's good. There's so many rats. Die. Die. More days coming right up. Oh, I forgot to loot the other stuff. Oh, nice. Ew. Oh, dual wielding, cool. You can dual wield. Someone has discarded some javelins on the floor ahead. It's always satisfying to fling a few projectiles ahead before engaging in melee. When you attack, you will use your default weapon. This can be a melee weapon like a sword, or a missile weapon like a javelin or bow. Get the javelins and equip them. You can switch your default weapon by pressing its button to the lower left or typing S. Also, don't forget you can always skip a character's turn in combat by clicking the character or pressing the spacebar. Okay. Killers and cowards they are. I'd rather die. Where's the javelins? Not everyone adjusts easily to arrival in Avernum. This person is almost in a coma, staring into the dim green light and whimpering. The woman watching over them says, "You might as well talk to me. I haven't been able to get a word out of them." The Avernites built something down here, a crude stone structure that was then left to crumble. Poor people, fresh from the surface, are hiding in the ruins. They look like ordinary people, farmers and merchants, who angered some empire lord or said the wrong thing when the wrong person was listening. Now they are trapped in the underworld for the rest of their lives, empty-handed and terrified. Only one of them seems to have kept her self-control. She is a young, stocky woman. She holds a crude spear in her trembling hands. "Who is there?" "I." When she gets a look at you, she lowers the spear slightly. "You are not one of the thugs, are you?" "I am Brissa. Are you trapped down here like us?" Do you need my, do you need my help?" I would not beg a stranger for aid, except that our situation is desperate. There is a Cretan down here. His name is Lagran, and he has a pack of brigands and thugs to help him. We can't escape this basement while he blocks the exit. I can't fight him off. I need your help. Can you give it? I will free you from these caves." He nods and looks at the others. For the first time, they look up at you and emerging a tiny bit from the catatonia. "I thank you. I knew from the moment I saw you that you were a warrior with honor. We will wait here." She returns to standing guard and watching over the others. The conversation ends. Where's the potion? I want potion. Oops. How do I split these? That's my junk bag. You can only cast this spell on enemies. Roland, after your meeting with Legrand, you aren't surprised to find these people waiting for you. 3 humans who have teamed up with 2 Nephilim. They smirk and raise their blades as you step into the dim light of their fire. As the reek of burning fungus assaults your nose, One of them says, well, you knew this was happening. This was coming. Legrand let you know what was happening. I hope you're ready. At least you won't be in this pit much longer. What are you going to do? You haven't figured it out? Legrand gave the order. First we do you, then those pathetic peasants back down the hall. But I'll do you a favor. Don't fight us, and it'll be quick. They advance upon you, greedily eyeing your weapons and armor. Oh, heck no. Oh, darn it. And finish them off. Nice. Just keep dazing them. How are you resisting my attack? That should be good enough. I. I. You move cautiously down the corridor. You are past Legrand's thugs, but their leader is still ahead, and without his key, you doubt you will be able to escape this pit. This is a good time if you haven't already to save your game. Okay. That's a good idea. Nope. You round the corner and come face to face with Legrand, a petty thug with delusions of grandeur. When he gets a good look at you, he realizes that perhaps his plan to build a new empire within Avernum is not going to work out, and yet he doesn't give in. He stands between you and the locked gate, leading to the exit and snarls at you. You notice dark stains around his mouth. Perhaps he has eaten something recently that is tinkering with his brain. He points his blade at you. You got past my warriors, and what? They are dead? Well, I will get more. The Empire sends down more killers every day. Avernum won't take them, but I will. You notice that he is holding something in his hot hand, but you can't tell what it is. Give me the key, and I will spare you. Just surrender. No, I still have the key. I can start again once you are dead. I won't let them throw me into the abyss. Come on, he charges you. His warriors, seeing no other option, regretfully follow him. Oh, that's a lot of HP. I wolf. Holy crud. Attack. Keep attacking. How did you miss? Why did you miss? Better question. Are you serious right now? Emptying energy. Are you kidding me? Out of energy, huh? Oh, the pet is not under my direct control, huh? Just die already. Legrand is wounded. He is bleeding and exhausted. No, you will not stop me. I have one thing I smuggled. He raises his left hand and you can see that he is holding a glass globe. Goodbye, fool. Enjoy your new life of servitude. He smashes a globe against the floor. A cloud of lavender smoke spreads out, choking you, confusing you. Legrand turns and runs toward the gate, the key in his hand. Legrand has a free path to the exit gate. He puts his key in the keyhole, turns and shoves the iron bars. The moment they are open a few inches, he slides through and runs upstairs. You immediately hear a commotion coming from above. Oh, darn it. I think I screwed up. I think I was supposed to kill him. I don't have a bow anymore. Then I charge in. Are you kidding me? How do I beat this guy? I am back. What just happened? Why didn't it work? Why did it fail? You can't cast summon spells when you already have a pet. See, I see. I want to cry. This might work. Are you kidding me? Run away. Oh, yikes. Yelled the warrior. Get this guy out of my face. Are you kidding me? Oh no. That shouldn't have missed. I'm in big trouble now. I feel like that was an unwinnable encounter. Okay, flying. Welcome to the world. That's a lot of rats. Plenty of crude crystals. Eat. ability to eat food. I want cash. Give me cash. Mushrooms I like. I have to go back to the other survivors. Ursa watches you closely. Her spear is always in her hands. What else do you need of us? I hope you have not joined those thugs. The ground is gone. You can escape now. She is so relieved that for a moment you think she might break into tears, but then she starts nudging the others with her shoe. Come on, let's escape while we can, as they rise. She turns to you. I thank you. This has been a rough arrival, but perhaps things will improve, she thinks, but I doubt it. Then she turns and begins to escort the others towards the exit. There's so many different skills I need to level. I don't know what to choose. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, that took some time. Sorry about that. You emerge from the dark tunnels and your claustrophobia is immediately replaced with vertigo. You are in a fort in a gigantic cavern. The stone ceiling arcs hundreds of feet over your head. As your eyesight adjusts, you look around at the world of Avernum for the first time. You are inside what looks like some sort of fort. It is made of huge blocks of stone, roughly mortared together. Wood must be rare down here. Only the doors are made of it. There are a few odd trees nearby, more fungus than wood. Then, when you awe at this strange sight fades, you notice the warriors. They stand around the lip of the pit you are in, weapons drawn. Some of them have bows pointed at you, ready to fire. As you prepare to defend yourself, a man comes running toward the lip of the pit from the south. Stop, stop, he shouts. Don't fire, let me talk. A small man runs toward you, waving his arms. His skin is incredibly pale in the strange light from the fungal ceiling. When he reaches you, he stops and bends over, hands on his knees, breathing heavily. When he regains his breath, he says, "Don't attack. I am Andrew, the greeter. We are Avernites. We are here to welcome and help you." A thug named Legrand just came out this way. Did you catch him? Andrew looks embarrassed. We tried. When he ran out, his face was covered. By the time we were sure he was the killer and not an innocent arrival, he had already fled. I'm sure he will be found. What happens to me? Well, your new life begins. Now that you have emerged, I have something to say to you. Yes. As Andrew speaks, the guards nearby watch solemnly. Each of them went through the same ceremony, the beginning of a new life. Andrew says, "On behalf of Avernum, I welcome you to your new home, here in the darkness. Our lot is hard, but we are free of the crushing hand of the Empire. We offer you peace and aid, as long as you aid us in return." He smiles weakly. "That is all. We have some aid for you. Then you can go out and start your new life. How can you help me?" "We can provide two things for you here, supplies and information. Once you know where you can go and have a few coins to get yourself established, we send you on your way. Can't I just stay here?" "That is a common question. I am afraid not. This fort is small, and we already have all of the defenders we need. The rest of Avernum needs you." Information is always useful. Tyrol is the town sage. He lives and works in the building just a little bit to the southwest. He's a bit glum, but he does his job well. He will answer your questions as best he can. Of course, you should get supplies first. I can get supplies. To prevent certain problems, new arrivals are sent to Tor to get modest supplies to support themselves until they find work. He's in the building to the south. We found doing otherwise results in desperate, dangerous, and violent new citizens. This way, you'll have a fair chance. What you do with it when you leave here is your business. That's all for now, thanks. Don't attack. Keep in line. Or ethereal. There is an Avernite wandering around the streets of the fort, looking for new arrivals. He wears a jerkin of thick lizard hide, and a bow of black wood hangs from his shoulder. The moment he sees you, he almost rushes to greet you. Welcome to Avernum, he says. I am Varan. You look newly arrived and, if you don't mind me saying, a bit aimless. I have an opportunity for you. What is this opportunity? The opportunity to fight for Avernum, so that we can all survive, and in return, you can gain what little renown and comfort as is available in this dark place. Tell me more. He nods, a wise choice. You should go to Silvar, west of here, and meet the mayor. I have been sent to recruit people like you, and I think you will find the work to your liking. That is all. I will leave you to regain your bearings. He nods and walks off, looking for other potential recruits. There is a tall man sitting behind a counter, wearing bronze armor. Behind him is a large rack of crude stone and bronze weapons. He recognizes you as a new arrival in an instant. Don't recognize you, and I recognize everyone. You must be new. He rises and shakes your hand. You can see how desperately pale ears down here have made him. I am Tor. I am here to give you some supplies before you go on your way. Where do you get the supplies you give out? Some are sent here by the army. Others are sent by the Empire. Sometimes they give us weapons and food and other things. We find them in the arrival caves with the new exiles. What do you do here? Well, sometimes I maintain the weapons of the guards. Sometimes I guard travelers going to Silvar. But I spend most of my time giving supplies to newcomers. What is Silvar? Silvar is the closest town to the west. A very good place to find work if you need it. You should ask Theriol about it. His office is the next building to the south. Do the weapons need lots of maintenance? He looks back at them with disdain. Pretty crude work, huh? Good metal is rare down here. Tools to work is rarer still. And enchanted items? Good luck finding them. Magical items, they can be found. Sometimes. Some are made at the Tower of Magi. Also, when Avernum was first discovered, the Empire sent many explorers down here. A lot of them were killed, but their equipment remains. Such items are rare and valuable and precious, though. I wouldn't go hunting them. Better to live a peaceful life in one of the forts, I think. That's all for now, thanks. Okay, I got my equipment. Air trapped. You see a slender, worried-looking man wearing the robes of a mage. Somehow, despite the crude surroundings, he is impeccably dressed. He sits behind a a desk laden with books and scrolls. When you enter, he lets out a world-weary sigh. Ah, another arrival, another unfortunate. I am Thariel, and I can give you information you can use to settle into life here. Alas, the news is all bad. You can tell me about Avernum? He grimaces. I'm here to help you, even if the help causes great pain. Help me? Well, every day or so, our benevolent overlords above hurl a few more souls into this hellish cesspit. Then they come to me, and I tell them just how bad things are. He chuckles dryly. Normally, I'd be cheery, but today I'm just not in the mood. Anyway, I'm here to give information. I have another question. You give information? Yes, for example, on our lovely neighbors, the Nephilim and the Slitherikai, or on your chances for escape, or on how you get supplies, or on the local politics. The Nephilim you've heard of. There are many of them on the surface. However, until you arrived in Avernum, you had never heard of the Slitherikai. What are the Slitherikai? Lizardmen. Only live below ground, intelligent, powerful fighters, very magically talented. We've been at war with them for years, and lately things have been at a stalemate. They live to the west. Who runs things down here? Each town has a mayor. The mayors form a council. The council co-rules with King Mika, lord of our homey little pit. Mika lives in the great cave. To get there, go a ways south and a ways west. By the way, the council meets in the castle. It's a place you should know about. What is the castle? It is our pride and joy. We built a real castle of rocks, crude magic, and spit. King Mika lives there, orchestrating our desperate defenses. You should see it. It's reasonably impressive. It's in the Great Cave to the southwest. I have another question. What are our chances of escaping from Avernum? No chance. None whatsoever. We all stay down here until monsters hunt us down like dogs. Where should I go? I hear you can fight. Avernum needs that to delay the inevitable. There are 2 settlements near here. Tell me more. Dovno to the north is to the north. It's a farming community ravaged by Nephilim raids. You would have better luck at Silver to the west. It's the largest settlement nearby, and the mayor is always looking for warriors. I would go there first, I think, if I was a warrior, which happily I am not. That's all for now, thanks. I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for watching.